the LG V20 is here, and today in the video about Samsung. So I'm on 925google.com here. So if you guys want to check out this article, I'll link to it a bit down below. So today we're gonna be talking about Samsung S Voice. Samsung is killing S Voice in June 2020. So if you guys probably remember S Voice from a long time ago, it's been like 4 or 5 years since S Voice has been on Samsung devices. So Samsung is finally calling the S Voice in June, and basically is going to take over the Gear S3 and Gear Sports smartwatches from Samsung. So yeah. So it says here, voice assistants have been around for quite some time now, but they have not always been very good. Samsung S Voice was the company's first attempt to rival the likes of Google Now and Siri, and it was a hot mess. Now Samsung is finally pulling the plug on S Voice in June. So if you guys own the older Samsung devices, if you guys own the older Samsung devices, y'all guys have S Voice on there. It says Sam Mobile reports that Samsung has plans to terminate S Voice on all devices using it on June 1st, 2020. So if you guys have a Samsung device that has S Voice on it, it will be going away June 1st of this year, so stay tuned for that, and Bixby will be taking over. It says this decision shouldn't affect the vast majority of Samsung users, as for a few years now, Samsung Bixby has taken the place of S Voice. As it stands, the only products that have been using S Voice widely have been some of the company's smartwatches, the Gear S3 and Gear Sport. Both popular smartwatches for Android users have been using S Voice for quite some time. Luckily, those watches will be getting an update to deliver Bixby support soon. So if you guys own a Gear S3 and a Gear Sport smartwatch from Samsung, you guys will be getting Bixby support on there very soon. So stay tuned for the update. These are the Samsung devices. These are the Samsung devices that have S Voice on them. So you guys have the Galaxy A3, A5, A7, A8, and A9. The Galaxy Note Fan Edition, the Galaxy Note 2, Galaxy Note 3, Galaxy Note 4, Galaxy Note 5, and I think that Galaxy Note 7 had S Voice as well. I'm surprised that's not listed on here. And then you guys had the Samsung Galaxy S3, Galaxy S4, Galaxy S5, Galaxy S6, Galaxy S6 Edge, and Galaxy S7 devices, Galaxy Note Pro 12.2, Galaxy W, Galaxy Tab 4, Galaxy Tab 4 8.0, 10.1, Galaxy Tab S8 4, Galaxy Tab S8.4, and Galaxy Tab S 10.5. It says these devices will not be updated to support Bixby. So if you guys own any of these devices mentioned above, you guys will not get an update to get Bixby. So yeah, these are old devices, and there'll be no Bixby on these devices. If you guys want Bixby, you guys want to get a newer Samsung device. So most of these devices too are no longer supported by Samsung anymore. So why would they update these devices anyway now? Because these devices are old, and they're old as hell. So if you guys have any of these Samsung devices listed, you guys are not getting Bixby. So only the Gear S3 and Gear Sport watches are getting updates to get Bixby. So keep that in mind. It says S Voice was only compatible with specific functions. For example, it can make calls or something. It says S Voice was only capable of specific functions. For example, it could make calls or set reminders, but it couldn't answer queries conversationally as Google Assistant or Siri or Name Core. No Samsung products Their Samsung product has launched with that voice assistant after the debut of the Galaxy S8. You guys remember the Galaxy S8 was the first Samsung device to feature Bixby on there. So that's the first Samsung phone to feature Bixby. It was the Samsung Galaxy S8 in 2017. So Bixby's been around since 2017, and it is on all Samsung devices now. S-Voice has been around since the Note 2, which was like what 2012, something like that. So yeah. So yes, if you guys own an older Samsung device, you guys are not getting no updates for Bixby. However, if you guys own a Samsung, if you guys own a Gear S3 and a Gear Sport smartwatch from Samsung, you guys are going to update for Bixby coming soon. So stay tuned for that. So that's really cool for those of you who have a Gear S3 and a Gear Sport watch. These guys are getting Bixby on there, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I never used S-Voice. I did have a Samsung phone back in the day, but I never used S-Voice. I think the phone I had from Samsung did not have S-Voice. I don't think so. I never used it anyway. So yeah, I mean, there is no surprise that Samsung is going to S-Voice because Bixby is here now for Samsung devices. So S-Voice is old and it's old as hell, and Bixby is way better than S-Voice. It's way better. So no surprises there that Samsung is doing S-Voice. I think they should have done it a long time ago. I think they should have done it a couple years ago, but late is better than never. So if you guys own any older Samsung device, you guys will have no access to Bixby. So Bixby will not be on the older devices, except for the Gear S3 and the Gear Sport. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. If it lets me know a lot, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.